Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I want to share products that I can't wait any longer to talk about. We could call it an October favorites, just products I've been so impressed with and really want to share with you. There's been some new launches and just a lot of new great products that have been so good. So I want you to know about them as well. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. First, let's talk about some skincare. This is the Merit Beauty Skin Duo. Now you may have already heard of this serum because it's been out for a while. It's a classic favorite of mine. It's annoying, the packaging. It's a really liquidy formula, so the pump kind of squirts it out. Even though it's annoying, it's still a beautiful serum that I use all the time. But they came out with the duo for it, which is the Great Skin Priming Moisturizer. These two together under makeup are incredible. I don't know what they did to this moisturizer. It's a priming moisturizer. I can really tell that it is developed to go under makeup because the texture of it is incredible. Like, it's definitely like a smoothing type of moisturizer that feels lightweight yet moisturizing enough to give you that really beautiful moisturized base for makeup. Doesn't really have a strong scent to it or anything. It just feels so luxurious. So I have been absolutely loving it, especially with the serum. It just gives you like the best base. Like, really can't recommend it enough. You're maybe having trouble like finding moisturizers that work under makeup. This one is formulated to go under makeup, so it's a total hit for me. Another moisturizer favorite of mine is this new brand to me called Commune. This is their hydrating face moisturizer. This has reishi, astragalus, fruit juice complex, squalane, hyaluronic acid, and tripeptides. This one is more of like a gel cream formula, so it feels a little bit lighter than the Merit Beauty one. You can probably see by the consistency on my hand, it's a little bit more of a lightweight finish. Not that the Merit Beauty one is heavy at all, but I've been really loving this. So this was a new brand to me. I didn't know what to expect. I've tried tons of moisturizers, so really I'm not easily impressed. I feel like a lot of them kind of just give you the same kind of feel, but this one is beautiful, and I like how it's more of that like lightweight, refreshing hyaluronic acid peptide moisturizer. Maybe if you have a little bit more oily skin, you would love this one. I do think either of these moisturizers would be great for any skin type, but if I were to like pick, if you like oily skin, you might like this one a little bit more, and then this one for any other skin type. But they're both beautiful. I've also been using their cleanser and loving it, and then they also have a cream moisturizer, but I would say I prefer this one in the tube. It's super simple, has really great ingredients in it, and it's beautiful consistency as well. And then my last skincare favorite is a product that's not new to me at all. I've loved this forever. The Josh Rosebrook Vital Balm Cream. I just finally have a new one of it. If you don't remember like the earlier videos on my channel, maybe you're new here, but I had a lot of just videos on Josh Rosebrook skincare. They're one of my favorite skincare brands ever. The scents in their products are absolutely incredible, and it's not like an added fragrance. It's just from all the beautiful ingredients that they use. So if you've never seen this, it's like a blue fluffy moisturizer. I use this today. I have a pretty bad case of dermatitis going on, so it was so soothing. If you have sensitive skin, you're gonna love this brand, but it's just worth every penny. Every time I get their products and repurchase them, I'm like, have I missed you? It's so freaking good. So I love Josh Rosebrook. This is one of my favorite products from them. The Hydrating Accelerator is also another favorite, which is their facial mist. But this is such a good one to have on hand for the more like cold months. If your skin gets really dry, this is a lifesaver. Oh, by the way, this was, I believe, from this month's detox box. If you did want to try Josh Rosebrook, I love the detox box subscription. Again, if you go to like the very beginning of my channel, I had that subscription for a long time, and the value is always incredible. I believe it's still 50 bucks a month, but then the value you get is crazy. Like, they have full-size products from these really luxury brands, and I found so many beautiful products discovered through that subscription. So good one to check out. I'll see if it's still available and link it below. Moving into makeup, this is one of the Jones Rhodes Miracle Balms. Now this formula, it's still not my favorite formula, but this shade is definitely my favorite shade I've tried of it, and it is the pinky bronze shade, which I believe was super popular and sold out, and they brought it back. So the reason I don't absolutely love this formula is because it's a little sticky. So if you're going to be outside and you have your hair down, it will stick to your face. That's what I don't like about it. But if I know I'm going to be inside or have my hair up, this is a really beautiful, super moisturizing formula if your skin's like really dry, or if you're like me right now and like my skin's kind of freaking out, I do gravitate towards these kinds of products. And this shade is also gorgeous on the lips. So this is Pinky Bronze, which is, as the name suggests, a pinky bronze shade. Let me do a pretty heavy swatch here because it obviously can be sheared out, but I find that this is a beautiful like blushy bronzer shade for my skin tone. Like I've mentioned, I tried some of the other shades and I just haven't found one that I like absolutely love, but this one I love. The shimmer is not too chunky. It just like gives you that glowy bronzy look without looking orange, because it has that sort of like rosy tone to it. So if you do already know you like this formula, I would recommend the shade. Other than that, if you're just like not a fan of sticky or like really emollient products, I would avoid it, but if you do like them, I wanted to mention it because I love the shade. Next up is this absolutely stunning blush from Flower Nose. You may have seen these products or this brand on Instagram because they have the most intricate, like insanely beautiful packaging, and this is their 602 Little Cranberry Blush. And you open it up, it has like this beautiful embossed strawberry rococo flower nose little design on it, and these products almost seem too beautiful to use, but they are beautiful formulas, so I recommend using them if you do want to get them. I don't know why you would get them and not use them. Collector's items? I don't know. But anyway, this is such a pretty like strawberry pink shade. I have it on today and I really like how it's not like too neon. It's so beautiful and I feel like it really does like mimic my natural flush shade. It's a matte formula, but it is silky smooth, and it's just a product that not only has beautiful packaging, but the formula is actually beautiful. Okay, it's being a little weird because I have the Jones Road residue on my hand, but I will insert a clean swatch of it. It's just so pretty, and hopefully you can see it on my cheeks. Gorgeous, gorgeous product. Another just incredibly stunning package product and formula. This is from the new Florasis collection, which is the Ode to Embroidery. This is probably one of my favorite collections from them. It just has these like beautiful flowers on them. Like it's delicate but gorgeous. I actually want to do a full video using, I have a bunch of stuff from the Flower Nose collection and this new Florasis collection. If you want to see them like combined in a full try on video, let me know, because there's a lot of beautiful products in that collection, but these are just like my absolute standout. So this is the Gentle Waves Aqua Glow highlighter, and I've never tried one of their highlighters, and this is the shade Lilac Haze. I believe it's the only shade they released in this collection, and this is a lavender highlighter. It is so beautiful. It's definitely not a super metallic finish. It's really soft and glowy. I also have it on today. I've been wearing it every day. It's so incredibly flattering for my skin tone, and if you've just been looking for like the purple highlight that doesn't necessarily pull like blue or is too dramatic and is just a very wearable purple, this is it right here. It almost feels like a cream. It's so silky. This is just incredible. It really does enhance my skin in a way that, like, you know, my Silver House Labs highlight does. Like, it's just one of those unique highlighters that I really love. It's really subtle, so I'm not sure the swatch will do it justice, but let me know if you want that full try on, because they also have some blushes in this collection and just a lot of stuff I'm eager to share with you. Okay, let's move on to eyes. This is a new palette from Pacifica. This is their magical eyeshadows, and I don't know, I feel like I haven't tried a Pacifica palette since years and years ago, and it wasn't necessarily like the best eyeshadow formula that I tried, so I think they've made some improvements because this palette is so good. I'm actually wearing the Dragon shade on my lid. I don't know if you can see that little green. I've been loving this light shimmery shade called White Raven. They have these like chunkier metallic shades, so it's a mix of, the mattes are beautiful, also wearing a couple of those. These finer metallics are so good. They're really creamy, so when you apply them with your fingers, literally no fallout. That is the green formula. So pigmented though. So the smooth metallics, beautiful. The chunkier metallics, beautiful. The mattes, amazing. I'm wearing the black, and I feel like black is always like a true tell of a good shadow formula, and I have it as a wing liner today. Nice and smooth and pigmented. I used this blue one recently. It's just such a fun palette. You have cool tones and warm tones. It's just a really fun mix. And then they also have these cool like origami like pictures and names of every shade. I was using this, I was like, I got this in PR, but I was like, this probably like a $40 palette in terms of what the quality feels like. I checked it on Ulta, it's 20 bucks. This is an incredible palette for $20. Can't recommend it enough. It has so many fun shades and the packaging is really pretty too. Speaking of eyeshadow, I did already do a video on these, but I'm still obsessed with this formula and I want to reiterate it's such a good launch from e.l.f. The Finest Fleck eyeshadows, I've been using White Hot the most, which is just this really beautiful like shimmery champagne shade. If you want to see all of them on my lids and swatched, check out that video. So I'll be quick with this one, but they are absolutely beautiful. Also wanted to quickly mention this Maybelline brow gel from the drugstore. I don't really have a ton of brow gels that I love. I like the NYX one because it's really cheap and the hold is pretty good on it. This one, if you want a really strong hold brow gel, is good. I have it on my brows today and it doesn't feel crunchy or heavy or goopy. It's the Superlock Brow Glue. I'm really specific with like how a brow gel feels and performs. This one performs really well. I like the tiny little brush. It doesn't pick up too much product. It just holds everything down really good. So it's just a good like must-have essential to know about at the drugstore. If you need a strong hold brow gel, I would go for this one. And then I feel like I've been waiting the whole video to talk about these. This is the new Naturium Phyto Glow collection. I did film a little short on this that I haven't uploaded yet. This collection is like, it has my heart. So the last collection I tried from them in the Phyto Glow formula was the summer collection, which had a bunch of warm tones. I basically didn't like any of the shades from it. And then I opened this package and saw these shades and I was like, wow. So there's 3 shades here. We have Ruby, we have Midnight, and then we have Crimson. While I'm talking about them, I'll insert like the little clips of me trying them on so you can see what they look like on my lip. The first shade is this Ruby shade, which is a like very muted red. If you don't know this formula, by the way, it's beautiful, really balmy, not sticky, and they stay on and give you really nice even color. It's not uneven or like goopy in any way. This is such a beautiful muted red. And then the other one is the Midnight shade, which I have on today. I do have a lipstick under it, but if you have fair skin and you want like a vampy lip look without being like too dramatic, this is everything. And it's also such a good cool tone. It really like mutes your natural lip color and gives such a beautiful color. It reminds me of like a black lip balm, but a little bit more wearable than that, but it gives you that same kind of vibe. I'm obsessed. Please try this out. If you want like that vampy kind of look, I'm obsessed. And then last is Crimson, which is a little bit more of a deeper red. I'm literally obsessed with all of these shades. I think if you like similar lip tones to me, cool tones, you have similar skin tone, you're gonna absolutely love this collection. I feel like I like having all 3. If I were to pick just one, this purple, if you want like, you know, that black lip balm, really muted kind of look, it's perfection. So raving about these, they're so freaking good. My favorite color collection from them by far. If you're a fan of their, I think it's the plummy shade, maybe it's called Fizz, that like purple shade, which is definitely my favorite since these came out. You're gonna love this new fall collection. Another lip fave, I've loved this formula for a while now, the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss. This is my first one in their new packaging and the shade Sweet Talker. I'm obsessed with this. So I really like the new packaging. It has a really nice big doe-foot applicator. And then this one is such a pretty pink and I wanted to make sure to get one with like a silver shimmer in it. I don't really love a lip gloss with gold shimmer in it, and this one is beautiful. I actually feel like I can wear this on its own and it gives me enough color. It's like plumping and juicy. It's a little bit more of like a traditionally like sticky formula. It's not that sticky, but it just gives you that like really shiny look and feel, and I personally love it. I think these are such a good formula. I'm definitely looking to collect more shades, but if you want a nice cool tone pink, really recommend this one. Next, for some body and hair care stuff, let's start with this, another new brand to me called Edam, I believe is how it's pronounced. This is the Smooth Slate Ingrown Relief Serum. So it says 24 hours after waxing or shaving, apply to clean, dry skin. This I've been using on basically my armpits the day after I shave. I don't know what you'd call it, maybe like eczema or dermatitis, but like I'll get red patches in my armpits just from shaving. Doesn't even matter if it's like a nice fresh razor, it's just my armpits are sensitive in that way. So I've been using this a day after I shave and it's really helpful. It also isn't too strong where it like burns, and one of my favorite things about this is that it's in a stick form. Like it's basically already shaped like a deodorant. So it's just so easy to put on, and like the more easy a product is to use, the more I like it because I'll just end up using it more. So not only is it effective, but I love the way that they shaped it like this, and it's just been helping a lot with irritation and just a happier armpit. So really like this. Cool brand. I'm also trying out their dark spot serum. I'll let you know how that goes once I finish it. And then I also had to mention these. This is the brand Kate McLeod. These are their Sleep Pebbles, a solid bath and shower oil with lavender. They have a couple different scents. I picked out the sleep version. So it says they provide a glorious deep conditioning body treatment for smoother, more nourished skin. It's a simple blend of cocoa butter, plant-based oils, and natural exfoliants. So these are so like interesting in terms of a body product. Let me show you what they look like. Packaging is gorgeous, by the way. You get this little like card to cover them. So I've been basically savoring these because they're so beautiful. It looks like a box of chocolates. So I've only used 2 so far, but they're basically these little pebbles. You can drop them into a bath and then they'll melt, but I don't really take baths that often, so I've actually been using them in the shower. I just like use it in my hand and rub it on my body. And they have like a little bit of exfoliating in them, but they're so moisturizing and hydrating if you feel like your skin's just like dry and you want like a really beautiful luxurious treatment. In the scent of these, like I wish you could smell them through the screen. Incredible. And it's just like, pretty sure it's just the lavender oil. Yeah, super simple, like not added fragrance. It's stunning. And then I have a hair favorite I wanted to share because if you're like me and you're really picky with hair stuff, I wanted to mention this. So this is the Tea Tree Lemon Sage Thickening Spray. I just found this on Amazon. So what I was looking for is something that was voluminizing, but I hate the way that the voluminizing powders feel in my hair. Like the texture that they add, I think is disgusting feeling, and I always have to wash my hair the same day. Also didn't necessarily want something that was aerosol. I'm also sensitive to like added fragrances, so I didn't want something that was too strong either. So I found this one and I was like, let me take a leap of faith on like the scent won't bother me or anything. I like that it's not an aerosol and it's just a liquid formula. I have fine flat hair. This is so good and it doesn't leave any residue or like weight to my hair. So it's my favorite voluminizing product I've ever tried. It does have like a lemony type of citrusy scent, but it definitely doesn't linger like too much in the hair. So I've just been loving this, and I don't feel like you even need to like style with this either. If you're just air drying your hair, if you just do a little bit on the roots, like it adds volume without having to do anything. So this was such a little gem that I found and I've been really loving it. I just spray it on before I do my hair. Sometimes if I'm just like air drying, I'll do it as well, or blow drying. It works for any kind of styling for the most part. And then I had to mention the 2 fragrances I've been wearing lately because I never usually get compliments on fragrances that I'm wearing until I started wearing these 2. Now like every time I wear them, someone asks me what it is. So the 2 that get the most compliments are this first one from Sniff, which is the Golden Ticket scent. They do have this brand at Ulta now. So this one is, depending on what mood I'm in, if I'm in a little bit more of like a funky, playful mood, this is the one I will go for. This I believe has some tea notes. It's definitely a little like, it's a really interesting like warmer floral, just like it's a funky perfume in a really, really nice way. And I feel like it complements my body chemistry nicely. Just one if you like unique scents and you just feel like you're more of a unique person and you want your scent to be just as different as you are. That sounds so cheesy, but hopefully you know what I'm saying. It's just like has notes in it that I've never seen in any other perfumes, and it has really nice longevity. I love this brand, so excited. They have so many other scent options as well I'm interested in trying. It's been such a hit for me. You can tell like I never use that much perfume. I'm almost halfway done with it and I recently got it. And then this is like my slightly more classy, if I'm just feeling like elegant that day. This is the Philosophy Radiant Grace. I've never tried any of the Grace perfumes until this one, and this one is so like pretty and floral and citrusy. It smells really good in the bottle. It smells even better on the skin. It has such a nice like throw to it. I wouldn't say it's a super long lasting perfume, which I like. It's like a little bit more subtle. It's just so freaking beautiful. I should have read the notes on these, but it's definitely floral, definitely citrusy. It's like fresh, but not in like the clean laundry detergent type of perfume vibe. It's just like the perfect everyday perfume if I just want something classic. This one is so good. And also, if you know, I have like fragrance sensitivities and stuff. A lot of perfumes make my throat itchy or give me a headache. These 2 I haven't had any problems with. I know everyone's different, but might be worth a shot. Well, those were all my favorites that I couldn't wait to talk about any longer. I'm so glad I got to share them with you. so many gems here, like new launches, and I feel like I'm just so inspired about these products right now. Thank you for watching. If you're not already subscribed, I'd love to have you, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and pop another video on the screen here so we can keep hanging out, so you don't have to leave me quite yet. So I'll see you over there. Bye.